All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and if you are a Muhammadan, invite your 4 wives and 70, 80 kids. Today, our topic is, as you see the title, answering the fools. Some people they make questions just to fool themselves, and that's just to make fun of themselves, and they think they are making fun of us. And today, we will give you an example. So, we will go to some comments, and we will see what the rabbits say, thinking that they are lions. Let us go to YouTube comments and read some rabbit comments. A Muslim Abdul said, "Ha ha ha ha, God have brothers." Matthew chapter 12, verse number 46, 47. And then he quote for you verse. First of all, never read a verse, by the way, quoted by Muslims, because they play with the translation. They add words, it's not there. Like in the other day, the guy, he says kiss, whatever, it's not there. So don't read what the Muslims say directly. I mean, even if you want to read it, maybe for the sake of argument, but don't trust the Muslims posting for you verses. And then he says, because Jesus have a brothers according to him, ha ha ha, God has a brother. You Christians are crazy. Christians are stupid. The answer for you, Abdul, is in the same verse, and this is why you are just a silly person. If we go to John, this is why he did not quote the verse after it. You see, he said to you to read, he wanted to read only 46, 47, but he don't want to read after. If we go here, we will find the following. Let us go first to the verse which he quote for us. And then we will see why the Muslims he quoted only those verses, because he don't want you to read the verse after it. Then one said to him, behold, the mother and the brethren stand without desiring to speak with me with thee. But he answered and said to him, who is my mother? Who is my brethren? And then he stretched forth and his hands, and he says to his disciples, behold, my mother and my brothers. So Jesus confirmed, my friend, as you see, that those who they are waiting outside, they don't present really a brother for him, or even a mother, even though this is his real mother there. The word brother, by the way, does not mean necessarily a brother from from your family. I can say we call each other brothers. So your mother and your brother, those are the ones usually they accompany you. Let us say you're the one you grow with. So those are the brothers, the people they used to see you with them, not necessarily a sibling. And Jesus he make it clear that my brothers and my mother is the one who follow me. Those are my disciples. In the same time, Jesus said in different place and answering you, Abdul, and he said, I am, you are from down below, but I am from above. Who is the one who's talking? Jesus. So Jesus really have no relatives, and he is not a brother or a sister to any. As you see, Jesus is from above, and even the Quran confirmed that. Jesus is the word of God was sent down to Mary. If you go to Quran chapter 9 verse number 19, even the Quran says that Jesus is the Holy Son. Holy Son of who? The Muslims cannot answer. They keep saying to us, the son of Mary. Have you ever a person who is a son of Mary? I mean, he is a son of who? Who is the father of Jesus? The only way to explain to us how Jesus come to existence according to you Muslims is to say that God he sent down to Mary his word, as the Quran says. So Jesus is the word of God which sent down. And that's why Jesus here saying, I am from above while you are from beneath. You are from this earth, I am not from this earth. And he said to them, you are of this world, I am not of this world. So the Muslim Abdul, the same book you are reading for us, trying to prove to us that Jesus cannot be God because it says he have a brothers. Jesus, he confirmed that he is from above, he is not like us. And yet the Muslim, they say to us, where Jesus said, I am God, worship me. Can Muhammad says, I am from above and you are from beneath? Can Muhammad say, you are from this world, I am not from this world? What does a statement mean? Except he is saying clearly that I am your God. So when a Muslim he tried to make fun, he just shot himself in the foot, because you just confirm that if you have a brothers, according to you, Jesus cannot be God. That's mean Jesus is God in Islam. Why? Because the Quran never mentioned even Mary that she have any husband or she is married to any man. The Quran failed to mention anything about Mary except that she is a virgin who gave birth. And the Quran and the Hadith confirm that there's only one person who was protected from shaitan. This is your prophet said, when any human being is born, shaitan touching him in both sides of the body with his two fingers, except Jesus, the son of Mary. So shaitan, he touched every born human except one. Now, if you ask the Muslims why Jesus is protected, they give you a silly answer, because Mary, she says, protect my offspring. So if Mary, she have a offspring beside Jesus, that means the Quran is wrong, and that's mean Muhammad is a liar, because here says only one person is the one protected from shaitan. So if what make Jesus God, that he is not having brothers or sisters, that's mean he is God in Islam. The same argument Muslims they say, if Jesus is God, how God die? God never die, neither in Christianity, neither in the Bible is so clear. What we say that Jesus die, when we say Jesus, the flesh of the man die, but God never die. Even you Muslims, you believe that when a person he die, his spirit still alive, and God is a spirit. Our God is a spirit, not like your God who is not a spirit. The God of Islam, for those who do not know, is not a spirit. But here what we see in front of us, that Jesus is unique in everything. Even shaitan, he cannot make him sinner. The point here of shaitan touching you is to make you sinner. The sin, this is sin. This is how Muhammad explained how you became a sinner, which is very naive story. That when you are born, shaitan right away he touch you, and that means he transforms sin into you. He transformed the nature of sin to you. So by touching you, you became a sinner. So there's only one person is a sin free, that is Jesus. You just confirmed to me that this is Jesus is God, because there's nobody without sin as a man. Even Muhammad, he says, "Kull ibn Adam khata." Every son of an Adam is a sinner. Every son of an Adam is a sinner. So when a Muslim he making a statement about Jesus, thinking that he is being smart, the fact he's just proved to us that Muhammad is a liar, and the Quran is a book of deception, and the Quran miss a big part of the story about Jesus, mention nothing about Jesus, and the Quran claimed that Mary, she never have a man ever. So now if Jesus being having brothers will make him not God, that means Jesus must be God in Islam, because Jesus in Islam not only he have no father, his mother never get married, and not only that, she never have other children save Jesus. As you see, this is why only one person, shaitan, could not touch him. Additional to that, when a Muslim says to us, where Jesus says I am God, worship me, if we use his logic, we will find his logic its own will prove that Jesus is God. Why? Because if Jesus is a son of God, why his father don't save him? This is what they say to you. How in the world his father will let him crucified? That's what they say to you. I will use your logic to prove that Jesus then is God. Because if Jesus is a son of his father, which means the son of God, as you say, and if he is the son of God, that means his father will save him. Well, Jesus is saved in the Quran. This is how you see the hypocrisy of the foolish Abdul. They refuse that Jesus to be Son of God. If he's Son of God, his Father will save him. To save him from what? From a crucifixion. Okay. So now, if his Father saved him from a crucifixion, that will make him God. Yes, that makes sense now, because yeah, his Father will save him. But the Quran says that Jesus was saved. So based on your logic, Jesus is God. This is how silly Islam is. Islam is the most silly, stupid cult. They challenge you, but they don't practice their challenge on themselves. As an example, how Jesus can be God, but he do not know the judgment day. They say that to you. The fact, the same chapter you are quoting for me, it says that Jesus, he knew the judgment day. But the difference between Christianity and Islam, that judgment day is not preset. It is us who decide when the judgment day will happen. Because Jesus said, when you this, and do this, and do this, and do this, which means the whole world became corrupt, and that will make the judgment day come faster. The faster we corrupt this earth, the faster judgment will come upon us. God is about justice, is not a preset. He gave a chance to every human being to take his full time to practice what will make him believer or not believer. So if we say judgment day is going to be now, this is the final dead time, that's mean we did not give a chance to everybody who lived the same moment. There's somebody he is just 18 years old, and there is somebody he is just 70 years old, and there is somebody he is thinking about believing in Jesus. But when everybody became corrupt, which means the majority of the world became corrupt, and those who they are that said corrupt, and which means there's two kind of people is there. There's the corrupt, and there's the one who are following Jesus. Then the judgment day, there's no between. Then the judgment day will come. So the world will become extremely corrupt, to the point those who believe in God, truly believers, are very few, and then judgment will come. This is what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. If there is 10 believers there, God will not burn the city. So when the Muslim they say, if Jesus is God, he should know the judgment day, that means Allah is not God too. In the Quran, in chapter of Al-Qamar, Allah he do not know the judgment day. Can we practice the logic of Muslims on Islam? Allah in the Quran, in the chapter of the moon God, he says that the judgment day is near and the moon is split. But all of us, we knew there's no moon split, it was just an eclipse, and there's no judgment day come. So it was a false alarm from a false prophet, from a false God. False alarm from false God, as usual. The same rules Muslims they give it to you to examine Jesus. Ask them to use it upon themselves, and you will see how they feel immediately. Like what else the Muslim they say to you about Jesus to make him not God? Anyone can remind me? Anyone remind me? What else the Muslim they say that will prevent Jesus from being God? What is that? Jesus he eat? They say that, right? Actually, this is the logic in the Quran. In the Quran, this is how silly the founder of Islam is. He said, that Mary and Jesus, they used to eat food. The Messiah, the son of Mary, was no other than a messenger like whom has passed away. By the way, this is a false translation here. The translator, he put it between two brackets to cover the shame and the stupidity of the author of the Quran, because it says قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلُهُ الرُّسُلُ, which mean all messengers before him they die. The same Muhammad he used, and he said about him that all messengers before him they die, which means Jesus did die, is not in heaven as he claimed. قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلُهُ الرُّسُلُ, all messengers before him pass away, not a few. What do you mean? There was no look how silly the stupid translation is. the like of whom had passed away before him. Doesn't say that. It says all messengers before him they pass away. And his mother was stintly women, and they both used to eat earthly food. I mean, come on, how you can believe they are God? They eat food. Here you notice that the Quran is speaking about wrong Trinity and speaking the foolishness of Muhammad, because we Christians don't believe that Mary is God. Secondly, the first miracle Mary she asked Jesus in the Bible is not a secret, that he made the water wine, right? So we know that Jesus he eat and Mary eat. So what is that? I mean, so if Jesus he eat, that will not make him God. Let us make it simple now. So the God of Islam he cannot eat. He's called Almighty, but he cannot eat, because if he eats, something wrong will happen. He will get poisoned. He will die. He might choke. He might not be able to breathe, or he might have diarrhea. I mean, how serious argument is? What does that mean? Are you saying to me that Allah he will die if he eat? If you say to me that he needs food, here we go. Jesus he fasted for 40 days. I want to see any human being fasting for 40 days. 40 days without food, without anything. He have a flesh of a human being, yes, but still he was able to fast for 40 days. Your prophet Muhammad, when he fasts for 8 hours, but during the 8 hours he suck all the juice he wanted from his wife mouse. Is that right? Look how fast, how good he's in fasting. He's really fasting. And his wife, she is proud that he have the best testicles in town. But his wife supported she's a virgin. How she knew? He kissed her and he sucked her tongue. Hmm? The prophet SAWS used to kiss her and suck her tongue when he was fasting. Here, if we compare, we will see that Jesus never had sex, and that's matched perfectly with his holiness. Never have a wife, and never have needs. What is the needs Jesus have really? If you say to me that Jesus he ate and that is his need, that will be kind of strange from you to say so, because Jesus he came to us in the flesh of a man, which mean he have the nature of a man, as simple as that. And the nature of the man mean that if you don't drink, you get thirsty. If you don't eat, you get hungry. As simple as that. The spirit of Allah came to Mary in the nature of a man. Does that mean that nature it was fake nature? The Quran says no. The Quran says, and his spirit appeared to her as a full figure man. As you see here, chapter 19, verse number 17. We sent to her our spirit, and he appeared in the front of her in the likeness of a perfect man. So here Jibril came to Muhammad too. According to Muslim, they say this is Jibril. This is what they say. This is a Muslim saying, not me. They say this is Jibril. Okay, so when Jibril he become a man, does that mean he's still Jibril or he is not Jibril no more? Guys, are you following with me? When a Muslim he mentioned, how God he became a man, he is saying that you cannot be man and God in the same time. Correct? This is the point. You cannot be having two nature. Which is the whole point. So here we go. You Muslim, you say this is Jibreel. Okay, is he an angel now or he is a man? Which means he is not an angel no more. He lost his power as an angel and he is not considered as an angel. So why Muslims are hypocrite? Do you see the hypocrisy? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say to you. If the logic is that Jesus became a man, that means he cannot become God, or he cannot be considered be God because he's a man. Well, how Jibreel, the spirit of Allah according to Islam, and by the way, there's nowhere in the Quran it says that he is this is spirit of Allah is Jibreel, because in different place Muhammad even he called him, even in the Quran, called the spirit of Allah Jesus. Muhammad obviously he is confused like Jehovah's Witnesses. Sometime he think Jesus is Jibreel maybe. So if being an angel cannot match being a man, same as Jesus cannot be man and God in the same time, that means Muslims are hypocrite and they are lying to us and lying to themselves, because here we go, Jibreel, he is a man and yet he is an angel. So when a Muslim he says to you how God can be a man, what you as a Christian should say to him, learn how to beat the Abduls from their cult. Don't start explaining to them from the Bible. Don't waste your time. He is not even listening. He's a Abdul. According to his prophet, Shaitan he pissed in his ears. I can show you the reference. So don't try to explain to somebody Shaitan he pissed in his ears what you mean. Get him busted from his book. Are we following, people? A person who Shaitan pissed in his ears, he will not listen. And by the way, I'm not the one who said that. And by the way, I agree with the prophet. Look like Muhammadan, Shaitan he pissed in their ears. It's so clear and proven by science. Muhammad he tried to explain the wax in the ears of the people, so he come with this stupid story. And this is why Muhammad actually, because he is genius, he told them that Allah he hate those who do yawn, because if you do yawn, Shaitan he jump inside your mouth and he laugh at you. Muhammad he have a PhD in the holes, nose, you know, Shaitan he sleep in your nose, piss in your ears and jump inside your mouth. And for sure the Muslims believe in this garbage. Allah he love those who sneeze. I mean, have you ever heard of a God he love those who sneeze? Why? So can we say and can we assume that Allah is happy in January and he is sad in July, because in July nobody sneeze almost? And don't do yawning, because Shaitan he will jump inside your hole in your mouth and he will laugh at you. Now going back here, and I challenge any Abdul to post an answer for this. How you say you cannot be with two nature in the same time, yet you accept that the spirit of Allah and you claim this is Jibreel is a man and yet it's an angel. Hypocrite, you have no dignity. You have always double standard and nothing new. This is what Islamic cult is about. Everything is double standard. Now actually I was planning to go and make a video afternoon, but maybe we will not do it today. We will do it tomorrow. I will change the date because I was planning to stay here for 15 minutes now. Now, as long we are talking about the nature of God, do you even Muslims know the nature of your God? Until now, I ask Abdul's Muhammadan, who is your God? Is he a spirit? They say yes. I spank him. He goes search in Google. He come to me after 15 minutes. He says, I found that Allah is not a spirit. Okay, look at this. Allah is Almighty God. He is not a spirit. He is a physical being. So how Allah is God, but yet he is a physical being? Jesus is a physical being. Do you see the stupidity? If you cannot accept God to be a physical being, then how you accept Allah as God, yet he is a physical being? Amazing stupidity. You go on YouTube, search Allah have hand, have fingers, have chin, have mouth, have lips, have ears. Physically. Or what the Muslim says to you, we cannot compare, brother. We cannot compare between them, brother. We cannot compare. What do you mean you cannot compare? Compare? I can't compare, because simply the second you say that Allah he have a hand, he just compare that. By giving that part, that name, he just compare. It is not me who compare, you idiot. If you say that Allah have a hand, by saying that you compare. You are using our terms and conditions for parts. When we say a hand, it means something have fingers and we can grab with it. The dog does not have hands. So they say to you, we cannot compare between Allah and his creation. But he did compare himself already by saying, I have a foot. Nice to meet you, Mr. Foot. You will see the sheikh in YouTube saying, and then Allah will show his magnificent, beautiful foot. Those here we got. Suddenly the guy he is saying his magnificent, beautiful. I mean, how you know she is beautiful? You just said we cannot compare. I mean, look the stupidity. The same video he says to you, we cannot compare between Allah and his creation, is the same video he says his magnificent, beautiful foot. So you just said to me that he's beautiful, and we have many beautiful things around us. We know what the beautiful mean. Allah have a foot, but it's magnificent. But who care? Muslims do not know even what they are talking about. And by the way, Allah himself is an idiot. When they ask Muhammad, what is the spirit? Like the Muslims, they ask them, what is the spirit? They say to you as Jibreel. But you Muslims are ignorant. Allah himself do not know. How you know? If Allah, they ask Muhammad, they are asking you about the spirit, chapter 17, verse number 85. They asking thee concerning the spirit. Say the spirit by the command of my lords. Thank you very much. What is the answer? Allah himself do not know. Imagine, guys, somebody he call you from overseas and he say, hey, I have a question, I need really an answer for it. And then you go home and you say, okay, I want to search and I will get you the answer because Allah will give me the answer. And then he go away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then he say, he come over, I get you the answer from Allah. And then you come back, he says, Allah, he says, only Allah knows what is the spirit. Have you ever heard of a cult like this? Well, they are asking you what is the spirit. You say you have little knowledge. This is why they are asking you, supposedly. I mean, do you see how stupid this verse is? They are asking you what is the spirit. You say to them you do not know. This is the answer. You do not know. Allah knows. Okay, so they are asking you what is the answer. So Allah, he took a vacation, he went to Disneyland, he relaxed, he put some lotion in over his 5 fingers and his magnificent foot, and then he come to us with an answer saying, only I know, only me, I know what the answer. But what is the answer? You notice always Muslims, they don't focus in the quality. They focus in silly stuff. As an example, how Jesus can be God, but he have a physical body, but their God is a physical body. Not only is a physical body, there is 2 Allah. How many Allah there is? There is 2. We can prove it with reference. Read it. And don't tell me this is weak. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is your Islamic website, and this is your translation. Nice to meet you. I know you will cry soon, and you will say, I don't accept the brother. I don't accept the brother. Yeah. It's not up to you to accept or not to accept. We are here to get you busted. Look at this God. There is two Allah in Islam. Allah will come to them in a shape other than they knew and will say, I am your Lord. And they will say, we kick your ass, you are not our Lord. We spit at you. Get out of here. Do you see it? Abdul, do you see it? Okay. So now let us think about this. Allah, he changed his shape. This is not his original shape, obviously. To the point the Muslims, they get disgusted, like they want to vomit. What is the magnificent foot of Allah? Disgusting. This is the we want to see the magnificent foot of Allah, the magnificent hand of Allah. This is disgusting, very hairy. So the Muslims get disgusted and they spit on Allah and they say to him, you are shaitan. This is why they say to him, we seek refuge with Allah from you, which means you are shaitan. Okay, what happened here? This is Allah number 2. This is Allah number 2. The proof in front of you. Allah, he come to them in a shape other than the one which what? Which they saw first time. Or the one they knew. This is different shape, different Allah, new Allah. So now we have two Allah. We have Allah the new shape, we have Allah the old shape. Allah the new shape will be rejected. Allah the old shape will accept it. This is why here it says after that, and then Allah will come to them. They say to him, when Allah come to us, or our Lord come to us, we will recognize him. Then Allah will come to them in a shape they knew, and they will say, I'm your Lord. And they will say, no doubt, Abdul, no doubt, you are our Lord. So we have two Allah. Allah with the shape number 1, Allah with the shape number 2. Which one of you worship? Obviously you Muslims accept shape number 2 if we go by order here, and 1 if we go by the logic. So Allah shape number 2 is the one you worship. Allah shape number 1 is the one you reject. So based in your prophet teaching, you have two Allah. Because now what happened to Allah number 2? Question to the Muslims. When Allah became the shape of Allah number 2, what Allah did to Allah number 1? Are you guys following with me? Are we following? What happened to Allah number 1? Did Allah shape number 2 killed Allah number 1? Did Allah put him to sleep? What happened to him? There's two Allah. Based on this is Muhammad talking, not me. When you say to me, Allah, he come to them in a shape other than what they knew, what does that mean? Allah, he go inside the new body? Like a demon? So look what happened here. If you rejected Jesus because Jesus come to you in a shape other than the one you know for God, I am not surprised because you do that to Allah too. Are you getting my point? Allah, their God, he is their God. They bow down for him 5 times a day, and many fart come out, and gasoline, and a disaster drama. You know, you put your head in the ass of the one before you, and the one behind you put his head in your ass. All of this, and then yet Allah, he come to them just because he changed his shape. The Muslims, they spit at him, and they say to him, you are not our Allah. And then Allah, he go home. I came to them in a shape they don't like me. I have to go back now to the old shape. So Allah now, he go back to the old shape and he come to them. how silly, how stupid the story is. And what the point of this story? Anyone can tell me what is the point? Let me explain to you how stupid the story is. If Muhammad telling us from now what we will say, Muhammad is telling us now what we will say. He told us 1400 years ago. So what the point of this story? There's no surprise. If this is hide and seek, Muhammad, he burned the surprise. If the point is Allah will come to them in a shape which they will examine, he will examine their belief if they will worship someone else. Will you burn the surprise? They knew that Allah will come to them in the shape. So now why I want to say to Allah, you are not our Allah, if Muhammad said to me already that this is Allah but he have a new shape? Do you understand, guys, what I'm saying? Why a Muslim, after he read this story, why he will reject Allah if he come to him with a new shape? Muhammad, he just told him he will come to you in a new shape. I mean, this is stupid. It is insulting to their God. Muslims, they are saying to Allah, you are shaitan, but this is Allah. Is that a sin, brother? Brother, is that a sin to say to Allah, you are not Allah, and we seek refuge from you by Allah, which means you are shaitan? Is that sin? This is stupid. You just insulted your God, made fun of him, and kicked his ass. So the Muslims, Abduls, they are very confused about this God. They do not know who is he. If we ask a Muslim what Allah mean, they do not know. What the meaning of the word Allah, they not know. You see articles saying to you mean the creator. Big false lie. There's nowhere in Arabic it says Allah mean the creator. First of all, this is not an Arabic word. Second of all, it is not Allah. It is Allah, which means God lah, moon God. Third of all, you Muslims are so confused about his nature to the point you do not know who's he. Oh, what you know, he's a physical being, he have no spirit. Third of all, the verses and the hadith in front of us says that you Muslims, you will see Allah. How you can see Allah if nobody can see Allah? And how Allah will come in a shape other than the one you know, as Muhammad saying, that's mean you know Allah's shape. Who is the Muslim can draw a picture for us for Allah? As long you know it, guys. Does it say that? Read with me. Muhammad said Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know. What the shape you know? Either Muhammad is making fun of you, or you have to tell me what the shape you know. Stupidity. In different hadith, Muhammad, he make bigger poo-poo. As usual, nothing new. In the translation, they say that Allah will come to them in the nearest pictures that they know. The Arabic doesn't say that. The Arabic, it says he come to them in the picture which they saw first time. Read carefully with me. في أدنى صورة من التي رأوه فيها. The one they saw him with it. Lying in the translation. Liars. This is why I say always you cannot trust a Muslim translation in anything. So look at this. The Muslims, he is trying to question Jesus about his nature, but he cannot question his equality. He's just a question silly stuff. Jesus, he eat food. Jesus is hungry. Jesus sleep. Allah is always asleep. Allah never wake up. Prove it that he is up. I challenge a Muslim to prove to me that Allah is up. There is no way Allah was up ever, and he says that women's sperm coming from their necklace location. That's not only a guy or a god who is asleep. This is a god who is high with the drugs. Your God, he think the sun set in murky water. He do not know how the birds are created. He knew. I do not know how. He do not know even how birds fly. I mean, this is God. Let us focus in the quality of Jesus and the quality of Allah. The quality of Allah. What is the quality of Allah? Number one quality is stupid, and we can prove it from the first verse in the Quran. If Allah not stupid, he will not say in the name of Allah. You are Allah. If Allah not stupid, he will not say praise be to Allah. You are Allah. You see the Muslim, they say to you, this is a prayer. No, this is not a prayer. This is Allah talking. He did not say to you there, pray like this. Did he? Did he give you this chapter saying pray like this? No. So the quality of Allah, number one quality is a stupidity, and stupidity is a wide range of stupidity. Science stupidity, history stupidity, names, even Allah cannot quote a name correctly. Isa, who is Isa? Who is Isa? One verse in the Quran he called Ibrahim Ibrahim, and one verse he called it Abraham. Which one of them? I mean, what, he changed his tongue? Israel. Who is Israel? If you read the whole Quran from the beginning to the end, you will not find anywhere introduction to a guy his name is Israel. Who is Israel? The Quran is full of verses keep saying the children of Israel, children of Israel. Okay, who is this guy Israel? Nobody knows. In order to know, you have to read the Bible. Why? Because the Quran is a shish kebab book. Right away in chapter 2 verse number 40, suddenly we hear a story saying, oh, children of Israel. Shouldn't you tell us first who is Israel? Who is Israel? They do not know. What Israel mean? They do not know. Who is Jibreel? He is the angel of God. What Jibreel mean? They do not know. Who is Mikael? He is the angel of God. What Mikael mean? They do not know. What Maryam mean? They do not know. What Isa mean? They do not know. What Al-Masih mean? They do not know. What Moses mean? They do not know. What Harun mean? Aaron? They do not know. What Allah mean? They do not know. So what do you know? What do you know? You have just a religion says to us, oh, worship Allah, which he knows nothing. Names he stole them from other religion and he put them in his book, and now we have a religion is called Islam. Nothing, all of Islam is based on in a theft, to the point that the founder of Islam do not know. Shouldn't Muhammad tell us what Jibreel mean? I mean Jibreel, what Jibreel? And why Jibreel have a name Jibreel? Why he don't have an Arabic name? You see, Allah, he wrote in his chair the Shahada in Arabic. So why all his angels are not Arab? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you remember the story of Adam? When Adam he sneezed, Allah he says to him, bless you. And then Adam he says, Alhamdulillah. Adam he speak Arabic. When Allah he forgive Adam, who remember how Allah forgive Adam? Adam he commits sin in heaven, and then Adam he asked Allah for forgiveness. He said to him, please Allah forgive me for the sake of Muhammad. Allah look at him and he opened his eyes like a frog, and he said to him, brother, how you know that someone is Muhammad and yet he is not born yet? Adam he said, Allah, when I sneeze I look up to the chair you have and it says there is no God but Allah and his prophet Muhammad. So I know that he is a very, very close person to you. Adam is born, he speak Arabic and he read Arabic. So why Allah angels, all of them, they are not Arab and they have no Arabic names? Jibreel, Mikael, Israfil. The names, by the way, all of them prove Allah to be a thief. 99 names of Allah, none of them is El for God. So where is El coming from? Huh? Israel. You see El at the end? The thief Muhammad do not know that those are not one word. This is two words. This is actually a sentence. It's not even a name. The same as Ishmael, the same as Abraham, the same as Musa, the same as, you know, all of them, they are not really a name. It's a presentation, it's a statement. What Israel mean? Is your God Allah, his name is El, Muslims? They do not know. What Mikael mean? They do not know. What Azrael mean? Azrael, the angel whose specialty is death. And by the way, the one thing I like about the angel of death in Islam, that he is weak. The Muslim, they make fun of the Bible speaking about that Jacob, he struggled with God, but they don't read this. Let us see the hadith. All right. Read this hadith with me. And learn how to live longer. Sahih Muslim. Abu Huraira, the father of the cats, reported that the angel of death was sent to Moses. Sent to him to do what? To take his life from him. All right? To inform him that his Lord summons when he come. Moses boxed him. And his eyes was knocked out. The angel of death came back to Allah and he sent to him. Hold on, I need to explain the story in better way. Excuse me, you might not understand my English, so I have to switch to Urdu. Brother sister, the prophet said that Allah Almighty, he sent his angel Israel to take the soul of a prophet, peace upon him, Musa. And when the angel arrived to Musa, he had a black belt, and he started boxing him like and the poor angel, he have no match. He is no match to Musa because Musa is very well trained. He went to the jacuzzi, he went to the training center. He have a black belt, he have yellow belt, he have all kind of the belt, but he don't have underwear. And the brother and the Jibreel, he was there watching. It was like a match between two mats. And then the angel, after he lost the fight with Musa, he went back to Allah and he said to him, you send me to a slave of Allah who don't want to die. Look what he did to me. And brother, here you see the miracle. Allah, he fixed the eyes of the angel Israel, and he put it back, and he fixed his wings because he broke his wing too, and now he cannot fly. I mean, isn't it obvious this is a true story? You sent me to a servant who don't want to die. Allah restored his eyes back in the proper place. So if you ask me when you are going to die, Christian Prince, I will say to you it's going to take long time before I die based on this, because I have a black belt, I have shish kebab belt, I have all. I will go to the store right now, buy all the belts of boxing. Why Muhammad Ali he die? I mean, who is better in boxing from this guy, this fool who converted to Islam? Box the angel of death. Do what Moses did. So when a Muslim try to question you, he is just making fun of himself. Let me show you another quotation in YouTube from this Abdul. Then he said, after he said Jesus have a brothers, he said, the God of the Bible gave David his master wives. The God of the Bible gave David his master wives. The verse there, my friend Abdul Potato, it says that God saying to David, I gave you all the kingdom of Israel. Read it. Even you posted, you idiot. Which means all the glory of the kings before you, you've been given. But David never have any of those wives for his own. So you have now the control of everything. His kingdom, his throne, all of Israel is yours. And I will even give you more. However, did your prophet says that Allah will give him the wives of other men? You see, you are the one who brought that yourself. Your prophet says that Allah, he promised him to have women, which is really, really crazy to wish to have. Muhammad, he claimed that in the heaven of Allah, he is going to have sex with those following women. Allah will marry him to marry the mother of Jesus. God gave women to David. Look at your sick prophet. Women who pass away long before him, still he will sleep with them. Who are they? Listen carefully. Those are the list of women Muhammad, he will sleep with them in heaven. And some of them he slept with them already. Is it sufficient for you among the women of mankind or Maryam? Muhammad, he claimed he is going to have sex with Maryam. This is how filthy crazy he is. Yes, he is. And then Khadija, his first wife, and then Fatima, his daughter. Muhammad will have sex with his Fatima. Now the Muslim, they say, hold on. It doesn't say he will have sex. What do you mean it doesn't say? It says, isn't it sufficient for you women? And he count the women, and those women, they will sleep with him. Maryam and Khadija and Asiya, the wife of the Pharaoh, and Fatima. Why Fatima is there? Is Fatima owned by Muhammad? So look at this. Actually, if you have my book Sex and Allah, you will see Muhammad, he says to his wife Khadija in the bed of death, he said to her, send my greeting to my wives in heaven. Send what? Send my greeting to my wives in heaven. She said to him, Muhammad, did you marry women before me? He said, no, but those are women Allah promised to marry me in heaven. And here we ask the Muslims, if Muhammad is a decent man, and you Muslims, you claim that you love Jesus, is a decent man is the one who says, I am going to sleep with your mother? Why Allah want to give Mary to Muhammad? Is she a chicken for him? Is she a sex toy? Is she, God forgive me for saying what I'm saying, I'm just exposing your stupid false prophet. What kind of a sick sex maniac? He even wished women who die long before him to be in his bed. Why Muhammad want to have Fatima? Why Muhammad want to have the wife of the Pharaoh? Even the wife of the Pharaoh? Why? Not only Muhammad, he made verses saying that Allah, he gave me my own son wife, his own son wife. The filth and the madness of Muhammad. Muhammad is like Hitler. He thinks he's so great, and he fabricated stories that God will marry me. Who is the most great woman in history? Huh? Mary? Allah will marry me, Mary. Mary, she will be in my bed. Fatima, she will be in my bed. Asiya will be in my bed. The wife of Pharaoh will be in my bed. That is a sign of sickness and illness. Isn't it enough for Muhammad, the women who have already? And look, the Prophet said, sufficient for you, women. Sufficient for you. Who are you? If Muhammad was exist today, he will start the first one. He will change the list. He will change Maryam. He will change it to Kardashian, because Muhammad is just after famous names. And this is a clear proof that Muhammad is a sick person. Why Muhammad is so obsessed with sex with women who he never met, women who, like the wife of the Pharaoh. Even the Pharaoh is not safe. Hey Pharaoh, Muhammad is going to F your wife. That is a clear sign of sickness and illness, mental illness. Right? Do we have any Abdul? Isn't it sufficient for you? Sufficient, brother, sufficient for you among the women. Who are you? Allah is this is why Aisha, she knew that Muhammad is a perverted man. He is not a prophet of God, and he cannot be considered a decent man. So she said to him, Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see that your God, he rushed into your sexual desire, Muhammad. Aisha is not a fool. Your God, he rushed into your penis desire. The whole point of Islam is Muhammad, penis and pocket. It's not about God. That's why Muhammad, when he says attack the Roman and get the blondie girls, he did not say attack the Roman to spread Islam. He said attack the Roman so you can get the blondie girls. This is the agenda, and this is the target. Al-khumsu lillahi wa rasuluhu. The fifth of every booty is for Muhammad. Aisha is not a fool. She noticed that this guy, when he wanna have sex with somebody, he make a verse. Allah is the puppet of Muhammad, as simple as that. What else? All of Islam is based on the booty. Women, Safiya, who is the one who raped Safiya? Abdul, Safiya. How Muhammad he got Safiya? He raped her, he killed her father, her brother, he killed her family, her husband. She was a new bride. In the same day, he raped her. Do we have any Muslim here? So to make it simple today for our topic, Muslims, they try to make Jesus look like he don't have the qualification to be God. But the qualification of God is about Almighty God. He can do whatever he wish. Allah don't have the qualification. The only qualification Allah he have is a stupid statement he say here and there, where he claimed that the sun set in the murky water, where he says that the person, the human being, was a sperm, and then the sperm became a congealed blood. That is a qualification of Allah, which means he's been a fool. When Jesus he speak, he is a very extremely wise. He is sin free. Even Quran chapter 19 verse 19, it says it clearly that he is a holy son. Holy son of who? Holy son of who? Muslims don't have answers. Jesus is the holy son of who? Mary? Isn't it the Quran forbid you from calling people by their mothers? You call them only by their father? So Jesus, son of who? He is the holy son. He is the holy son. He is holy. He is sin free. The qualification of Jesus, he is holy. He is the word of God. Go and watch the video we made where it says that Muhammad, he says, he called Jesus Ya Ruhullah, oh the spirit of Allah. Only Jesus have such a title. He is the spirit of Allah. If the Muslim they say to us that Adam is the same as Jesus, and we made a video about it, you can go and watch it a few days ago. That will be stupid because Jesus is not the same as Adam in any way, even in the Quran. Adam was created from mud, Jesus is not. Adam is not the word of God, Jesus is the word of God. Adam was not created by B, and he was, neither Jesus created by B, and he was in Quran. Stupid book, foolish God. This is why I cannot take the God of Islam seriously. Very silly religion, very silly cult. Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim can tell us why even Allah he think as an example that the Samari he was exist in the time of Moses? Anyone can tell us why Allah he think that Mary she is the sister of Aaron? Anyone can tell us why Mary she have the same name of the father of Aaron? Yeah, because he think they are brothers and sisters. Huh? How many of you so did that making fun of the Bible because the Bible says that God he created the sun in the fourth day? How many of you so did that doing that? Idiot, stupid. This is what his prophet said. You see, always Muslims they make fun of us because they are stupid. They say Didat is a scholar. Didat is an idiot like Zakir Naik. They are just copy paste. They memorize, but they have no knowledge. A million times that he made fun of the Bible, how God created the sun in the fourth day. How that happened? So human and the creature they were alive without. No, the Bible says the first thing God he said be light, and there was. There we have light. Liar. Which means this is not the only source. And God is in the process of a creation. And yet you're a prophet, he copied from the Bible, and you make fun of the Bible, which means you are making fun of your prophet. So now every video that he made fun of the Bible says that God created the sun in the fourth day as he claimed. He's making fun in Wednesday here. Allah the exalted, the glorious, the glorious he made. Read this Muhammad talking. Swearing by Allah, he said, Allah created the clay on Saturday and created the mountains on Sunday, and he created the trees on Monday, and he created untoiled labor in Tuesday, and created the light in Wednesday. The Muslims they make fun of you about the Bible saying the light created in such a day. It's in there. Do you see it? It's there. They make fun of themselves. That's why I know always Muslims, you see, the Muslims are copy paste people. A Muslim he make a question, the other Muslim he copy it. But always a Muslim he present for me like a camel who make fun of what is in your back, but he cannot see what is in his back. Oh, your back is funny. You know, the same as Jesus said, before you make fun of your brother, or speak about a little tiny piece of wood in his eye, what about you see the big tree in your eye? And by the way, this hadith here exposing Muhammad too. Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why? How this hadith exposing Muhammad to be a false prophet again? And this is Sahih, by the way. They cannot say it's weak. This is Sahih Muslim. Why this hadith exposing Muhammad? Who knows? Who noticed here something wrong in this story here, showing us the foolishness of Muhammad? No, forget about the creation. I mean, but look how many days. How many days of creation? The Quran says Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. Hey, let us count together. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. What is the total? How the Quran says Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days, and here we have 7. No, here we have 7, not 8. No. There's different verse in the Quran. There's 2 verses in the Quran. One says 6, one says 8, right? But we will go with the one for 6, or we can go with the one for 8. But anyway, it doesn't match any of them. Stupid. This is what happened when a person is a false prophet. Here we go. Muhammad is counting for us the days of creation. So now they became 7. And what we would do now? This is Sahih. And Allah created Adam Friday afternoon. And by the way, when Allah was creating Adam afternoon, do you know what happened? Anyone remember? Adam, he said to Allah, finish me before the sun set. Which is hilarious. I mean, Adam is just in the process of making, and now he knew that the sun is going to set. How does this guy know the sunset? And the funny, by the way, the Muslims, they have articles saying the Quran, when Zakir Naik, he made a speech. Brother Sister, in the Bible, it said that God created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. In the Quran, it's used the 6 days, but it means period. It's not about 6 days at 24 hours. So it is 6 period, and it's millions of years. Look at the liar. I mean, look, what a liar. Here we go. Your prophet saying Saturday, Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday afternoon. And then they say that this is a mistake in the Bible. In the Bible it says 6 days, but in fact the Quran says 6 period. 6 period? You are the one who have a period. And you better put a diaper. And even here it says, i.e. afternoon and night. Afternoon. And they say this is 6 days in Islam, brother, is equal to millions of years, brother. You see this? You see how they compromise their cult? For they are cult followers. They change the meaning of their cult just to make it match with the claim of science. They have no dignity. You see, a believer, he will not change what he believes just because you want to match it with the theory of somebody of millions of years. We Christians, we don't believe in the millions of years. You like it, you don't like it, I don't care. A scientist will say the earth is a 3 billion year, whatever he says, I laugh. For me, I believe this is stupid. For him, he believes I am stupid. I don't care. Until now, they could not find any civil life except for a few thousand years from now. And it's going to be funny to say to me that the earth is millions and millions of years, and yet you have no history of that. Especially for a human being. So they lie about everything in order to deceive you. They make fun of things it is written in their book because they do not know Obviously, Zakir Naik do not know what's written in his book. They do not know, either he's lying or he is just ignorant. Choose one. If you are a Muslim and you wanna debate me, my friend, you can do that. Just post in my Facebook page that I want to debate you. We click at your Facebook page. We have to see, verify that you are qualified to debate me, which means you have to be a person. Either you are a person who is very well known between the Muslims, that you are doing da'wah to bring people to Islam, or you are a sheikh with long beard. Short beard is okay. We accept all sizes. I know that in Islam size does matter, but we accept. But we don't want to waste our time with speaking to kids, because to be honest with you, debating a kid is like debating being foolish. Kids, I mean, what, they do not even know what they are worshiping. So we will debate about what, right? So any Muslim, he wanna debate me, feel free. You can go and post in my page in Minds. Post your page in Skype. Sorry, in Minds. Tell me this is my page. Or you can go to my page in Facebook and tell me, here we go, I want to challenge you. Post there. I click at your Facebook, that will be easier. We verify who you are, that you are a person who is worthy of debate, and I will be happy, and I will ask you for, you know, when you post in the our reply to you says give me your Skype. Actually, you can, don't waste your time, just give your Skype. If you are worthy of debate, I will be happy to debate you. All right. And this is an open invitation for anyone who claim knowledge in the cult of Islam. All right. No, because my Skype became a crazy. I mean, I open Skype is like I get every day, and there's many people, they are silly. I mean, hi, hello, how are you? I mean, it's endless. So we will not do that no more. Anyone want to debate us, you are welcome. You have to be qualified, a sheikh, an imam in a mosque, a person who is doing, let us say, da'wah. He have a lot of people, he make videos, etc. He claim to have knowledge, that will be fine for us. A soldier of justice debate you about what? Soldier of justice, what do you know about what is your knowledge? Give us your Facebook, soldier of justice. Text me in Facebook. Let me check you out to see your size. And as I said, everybody is welcome. I say and I repeat, Islam is the most silly, stupid cult ever you can meet in your way. Muhammad, he got himself busted all over. He claimed knowledge, but in fact he is a fool. Muhammad is a doctor. Muhammad, he knows astronomy. Muhammad, he knew biology. Muhammad, he knew geography. Muhammad, he knew history. But all of those prove Muhammad to be a false prophet, him and his God, both together. Have you ever heard of a prophet saying, whoever comes first, the baby will resemble the father or the mother? Slick Star, let me tell you how stupid what you are saying. I have my Skype open for the last 2-3 years, and you potatoes don't dare to call me, and now you are saying to me open your Skype, you coward. 3 years I have tons of videos answering Muslims, and you will not waste a time, you idiot. You are in the internet just the same as you are posting here, post it in Facebook. Let us see who you are, so we can laugh. Because you see, when you post in Facebook, we will make you famous. We will make you famous. You cannot get away with it. After you get busted, everybody will laugh at you. And I love to make you famous. And this is what you are scared from. We will put your Facebook page. Everybody will know who did that to you and who are you. I am here to make the fool famous. Do you dare? Any Abdul? Well, I don't care if you are a Muslim or not. Obviously, you are a donkey looking for attention. Get out of here. He's not even a Muslim. If you want to hear me talking to Muslim kids, I have 1,000 of videos Muslims calling me. Go to mommy. Don't forget to get some milk. Any Muslim? Any Muslim have the courage? Who is a Muslim have the courage? We want to make you famous. Anyway, we will leave that challenge open to any Muslim. You know, we challenge all those kids who claim to have knowledge, like Mimi Hijab and his nurse Ali Dawa and Samshi, and you know, and none of the coward dare even to say hi. And my videos all over. All of them, they want to debate David Wood. Yeah, and they want to debate about the Trinity. All of them, because they are cowards. Zakir Naik, you don't dare. Nu'man Khan, you don't dare. Potatoes. I cannot give you a better title. And by the way, I mean, this is a proven to be that they are cowards, because they received the challenge, even they spoke about me, but yet they cannot debate me. And I will call you. Don't call me. Give me your Skype. I will call you. What I can do more? Give me your Skype. What about those Abdul? They say, okay, I have my Skype open. I challenge Christian Prince to call me. They will not do that. Right? Anyway, we will not keep you long here. Please don't forget to download the video. And if you have orgasm in the coming future, soon future, don't forget, if your wife is better look than you, you better, my friend, to let her come before you, because the Prophet, Dr. Muhammad, he is the best to know what will happen next. You better not to have orgasm first, otherwise your son will look like you. And that means if you are ugly, your son will look ugly. If you want to have a beautiful daughter, she look like your wife, if she is beautiful, then let your wife have orgasm first, and Dr. Muhammad, who is specialized in orgasm, give us an advice. I mean, this is alone is a proof to me that Muhammad is a prophet of God. Do I need to read more books? And by the way, is that Sahih or this is weak? Sahih. So what we will do now? It is Sahih. Hmm? It is Sahih. Anyone? You know, the funny, the Muslims, they say to me, you are a liar, but nobody is calling Muhammad a liar. I mean, look at you. They make videos about Islam and science, Quran and science. Okay, make videos. What about the Quran? The Quran says that you are a sperm and then you will become a dead blood. Is that true? Brother, is that true? The sperm transform into a congealed blood? That is science. Who is talking Allah? Soon the Muslim they will say this is a weak hadith. This verse is rejected. Any Muslim? According to science, the first thing you are a sperm, and then the second thing you became a congealed blood, and then you became a lump, and then you became a lump, and then you became a bones, and then he closed you, he closed the bones. Is that science? The Muslims they have tons of article trying to fool you about science in the Quran. Anyone? This is science? Hmm. But anyway, Muhammad, you see, obviously he have a very high education. To the point, Muhammad, he think that the sperm not only come from the man and the women, the man from the backbone, which is very funny, and the women from her breast, but yet Muhammad he believed that the sperm live for 50 days. Which one is lying? The doctors or Muhammad? Muslims? Which one is lying? The doctors or Muhammad? By the way, maybe he's talking about Arab people like us because we Arab, our sperm live for long. I remember I have a friend, brother. He left his sperm like like he went to vacation, brother, and he saw a beautiful tree. Beautiful tree. We Arab, we have orgasm for seeing anything, even sometimes it's a goat. So he saw a beautiful tree and he have orgasm, and he left his tree, his sperm in the tree. He came after like 50 years, and then he found his sperm growing trees. Yeah, he make the tree pregnant. You know, true story. 50 days. I mean, Muhammad almost so close. If he just take the zero, almost he is right. And instead of Muhammad saying 5 days maximum, he says 50 days. And look here, the Prophet, he is so honest. He says 40, 50, like, I am not sure because Allah did not tell me the exact, but he told me between 40 and 50, brother. I mean, look at the honesty here. And look at the details. Like maybe 45 46 days, 48 maybe, but it can be 52, 50. Yeah, it can be 52. It's possible. Like depend in your the strength of your sperm, brother. And obviously Muhammad is not lying. The Muslims they don't make fun of Muhammad. Is that sahih or this is weak? Sahih. So what we will do now, it is sahih. It is sahih. And the funny, according to Muhammad, the last stage in the creation of the baby is male or female. The last thing at the end, like Allah now, the angel, he asked Allah, make a nose here or make a hole. The last thing, make a vagina or make a penis. But according to science, this is the first. This is decided even when it is a sperm. This is not the last stage. According to Muhammad, this is the last thing. Allah, what do you want me Allah to do now? Make it a male or a female. And by the way, why the angel is the one who's asking Allah male or female? He is the one who's creating the baby, or Allah? So look like Allah, he sent the angel inside the vagina of the women, and he's working inside. Like, okay, now we cook him. Now we cook the sperm, brother, and we make it. We will keep the sperm going in a trip journey Disneyland for 50 days, and after that we make it a congealed blood. Muslims don't make fun of their prophet. They say he is the truthful and he is telling the truth. Hmm? Any Abdul? Yeah, the word resemble the parents is about male or female. The Muslim, they might try to say to you it doesn't say that, but it's about a male and female. We can prove it. Actually, I have a video about it. You can go and watch it. It is about a male and female. Actually, we can find the reference right now. But remember, always in the Islamic translation, they try to fool you. Here, for those who speak Arabic, they can read with me. It says, فإذا اجتمع مني الرجل مني المرأة أذكر فعلى مني الرجل مني المرأة أذكر بإذن الله وإذا على مني المرأة مني الرجل أنثى بإذن الله. Translation: if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be male. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a female. I will take this. Let me open Google Translation. Give me a second. We have to use Google Translation because we know, I mean, what we can do. You guys don't speak Arabic. And the English translation, they try to hide it. So I will copy in the front of your eyes. Here, read with me. Copy. And then we go to Google. Paste. Where's Google? Here we go. Here we go. I'm pasting exactly the same sentence. Translation. Here, like, you know, the translation is really funny. If a man, his orgasm came first before the women, and if the women better, I mean, translation is really horrible. What the heck is that? The word many translated as from, or you know, which is a sperm. Let us see what we can do. Even the word does not, like, you see here it says, so as the baby will become a female or a male. You know, here it says a male and then it says a female, but in the translation it's come really funny. I don't know why. I mean, Google is really stupid. If you go to the Arabic the English translation made by the Abdul, you will find that they hide all the story. Let us see. Look what the Muslims add. The Muslims add between the bracket chromosome. Chromosome. Muhammad, he was saying a chromosome. So look how they fabricate. They ask him what make the baby male or female. He said the women water, not substance, water. The man water is white and thick, and the women water is yellow and thin. And here look, the both eye ovum central partition. This is a lie. This is about the women liquid in her vagina when she have orgasm, and we can show from the other hadith. And when they have sexual intercourse, if the here the translation, the male substance doesn't say that. If the water of the man come before the water of the women, the child will be a male. Here look what they say. They make it a chromosome in genes. Do you see it? You see the liars? How we can get them busted easy? Go to the other hadith. Just to show you how we can get them busted. Other hadith translated by them. A woman, she came to Muhammad and she said to him, if a woman she see a liquid in her vagina, should she wash? So this is a liquid not about the chromosome, this is a liquid in her vagina, she have a wet dream. Muhammad, he says, yes, you have to wash if you see a discharge, if she sees that, something you can see. Then his wife, she said, does that really happen? Which means, does the women have a discharge? He said, yes, the water of the man is thick and white, the water of the women thin and yellow. That is what she see in her vagina. All right. And here you notice Muhammad comparing between the white thick sperm of the man and the white and the yellow thin water of the woman, which is a sperm. And this is exactly in agreement with the Quran, chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. A woman, she came to the Prophet, says, in the case of a woman, she must take a bath. So Salim said, I was, etc. You know, blah 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 blah. You know, she saw a wet dream. Look what he said to her. He says, well, otherwise, how can a child resemble her? The man discharge, i.e., sperm, is thick, and the women discharge is yellow. Do you see it says discharge? The one who asked me, do you see it says discharge? This is discharge, not a chromosome. So Muhammad, he claimed the one who decide the gender is the one who discharge first, and he described them. So when the Muslims in the other translation, they try to fabricate a translation and add a chromosome, they are trying to hide the shame and the stupidity of their prophet. Someone saying to me, أنا جاهز لأترك الإسلام أمام الجميع إذا تمت الإجابة على أسئلتي. Someone saying, I am willing to leave Islam if you answer my questions. And my friend, I don't want you to leave Islam. If you leave Islam, I will laugh at who? What I will do then? And look how stupid you are. If you are really a Muslim, you should know that according to Islam, Allah is the one who decides if you will leave Islam or not. You Muslim believe in destiny. So why you are saying to me, if you answer me, I will leave? This is against your belief. Don't you believe in Allah destiny? That Allah, He made you do what He wants you to do? So it's not me answering the questions. Silly. Either you are a Muslim, you believe in Muhammad saying what he's saying, or you don't make a stupid challenge. Isn't it your God? He says that Allah, even when you are a sperm, He says you will be believer or not believer. A sperm, you are not even sperm yet. Absolutely, I'm not nice. I'm an Arab. Once I was nice. Once upon the time I was nice. I went to the doctor to check why. I told the doctor, like, "Hey, listen, I am an Arab, and I don't know. Yesterday I was nice." The doctor, he says, like, that's strange. And what do you feel? I said, I feel like so nice. He said, this is really even more dangerous. He said, should we do like a scan for you? I said, I don't know. ما أدري, you know. And but thanks to Allah, the second day I was not nice anymore. I was really scared. I mean, I was nice for like few hours, which is really weird. Anyone? According to Islam, Allah, He made you bad or good before He created you. Actually, the hadith we were reading a second ago, it was saying that. Read with me. When you are when you are in the process of making you, Allah, He decide all you do, including your belief. Do you see it? And this is why Muhammad, he says, a person, he might do the work of people of hellfire until there's a distance of 1 cubit between him and hellfire, and then what is written by Allah will take over and he will go to heaven. Do you see it? It's destiny. It is destiny. Maybe this guy is serious about leaving Islam. Okay, I will call him. Post for me right now in Facebook. I will check your page, post your Skype, we verify you, and we will make you famous. Is that fair, guys? I accept anyone who is a person who can be real. Just post in my Facebook, Christian Prince. I challenge you, and post your Facebook, post your Skype, sorry, and I will call you. You don't call me, I will call you. I want to make you famous. Do you have the courage? Do you have the courage? You see, look, your name proving that you are very weak, and your name proving that you are, you know, I mean, a stupid kid. If you are not a kid, you will not call yourself, my name is Anti-Christian Prince. There's no way somebody is a scholar, he will call himself. You must be 13 years old, boy. I mean, look how foolish you are. And you want me to even to talk to you? Anti-Christian Prince. Okay. I want you to change your name in the ID, and I want you to have a shirt. You walk with it in the street when you go to the mall. It says, and I am Anti-Christian Prince. I challenge you. And I challenge you to take a picture of it and post it in Facebook. Prove it. And look how scary I am, to the point Muslims are Anti-Christian Prince. This is how what I do, changing lives and collapsing Islam. Anti-Christian Prince. Carios John, my friend, my brother, please don't repeat the same message and make it copy letter. Just once, that's enough. There's no need to repeat it over and over and over. Anyway, do we have any Muslim here? There is a Muslim scholar, or you have knowledge? Well, anyway, any Muslim scholar will waste his time with me. I am the one who make Muslims leave Islam. Don't waste your time with me, no problem. And look at you, all of you Muslims, you keep calling me names, but nobody can answer how your prophet, he says such a stupid thing, that if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. And instead of answering, you are calling me names. That is the best you can do? Okay. The sperm will stay alive for 50 days. The best you can do, you call me names? The sperm is coming from the backbone of the man. The best you can do to solve the problem, you call me names? Okay, keep trying. What about the women? She have a sperm coming from her ribs. I will never get married. It was not the plan. I mean, you go to the bedroom with your wife, and your wife, she start taking off her clothes, and then what? And instead of having two beautiful breasts, you find two huge testicles. Call me names, call me names. No answer. Still, you cannot answer me. Here we go. This is your Quran, and this is your interpretation, and this is your prophet, and I have nothing to do with it. Women, they have a breast testicles. Call me names. Call me names. Here we go. And by the way, here it says the loins of the man. It says the bone of the man, the bone, the backbone, the last bone in the back of the man. We can change the interpretation for you, Abdul, if you don't like this one. We can show you Ibn Kathir. Do you like Ibn Kathir, brother? What do you think about showing you Ibn Kathir? Let us show you Ibn Kathir. Don't call Ibn Kathir names, brother. Not nice. That's not nice. I know, because now you will start insulting Ibn Kathir, and you will start saying to him, liar, 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 liar. I mean, unbelievable. This is Ibn Kathir, brother. Show respect. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir, brother. I will show it to you on the screen. As you see, this is your website. I'm very thankful for the Muslims, by the way, because they made those websites for free for us, so we can get Muhammad busted. Chapter 86, verse number. By the way, Ibn Kathir in English is far away from the truth. But anyway, and Ibn Kathir, he made his interpretation to defend Islam, not to explain Islam. Look what he said. Brother, I hope you will not say, I challenge you, Ibn Kathir, to debate me. Coward, Ibn Kathir. I challenge you, you are wrong. Okay, read. Let the man see what he is created from. He created from water gushing forth, meaning the sexual fluid comes from the breast, bursting forth from the man and the women, bursting forth. And then he says, proceeding from the backbone and the ribs. Oops, 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 oops. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. Hey, brother, this must be true. Meaning, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. Who is saying that? Ibn Kathir, not me. Which is referring to her chest. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So there is a gushing fluid of the women, sexual fluid. She have orgasm. It comes from her ribs. Any Muslim there? Where is the Muslims who they are angry from me? Who is going to give us answer? Hello? Ibn Kathir explain more for the smart Muslims who like to learn. Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, i.e., it is a fluid. It is yellow, fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them, i.e., their sexual fluid. Do you see it, Muslims? So why you're upset from me? What we would do now? Your God, he is saying, claiming that women have a sperm coming from their ribs and men have a sperm coming from the backbone. By the way, my backbone hurting me. I think if I get married, I will not be able to make babies no more, because I feel like there's some pain in my backbone. I called the insurance company. I said, can you put insurance over my backbone? You look like your prophet never heard of testicles. Maybe he don't have any. Any Muslim have an answer? Any Muslim have an answer? You know, a Muslim listening to this, he looked like a panda bear, and he is eating a carrot. Like, it's not me. I heard nothing. I saw nothing. I'm waiting for you in Skype to debate me, brother. Brother, I'm waiting in Skype, brother. Anyone? He messaged me in Facebook. Let me open my Facebook. Hold on. I hope so. Facebook. No, he did not. He's a liar. I see all notification here. Skype. Okay, I see. I see here. Skype Muslim boxer. Muslim boxer. He have pictures of a naked man. Abdul, this is an account you made 13 hours ago. You liar. You made it just to post it for me. I mean, look what I'm doing for the Muslims. You just made this account. Stupid idiot. Potato. Do you believe it? He just made the account. The kid. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to call you just for fun. What do you think, guys? Shall I call him just for fun? Just for fun. I mean, what we will lose. And I know that this is the guy who says, me. Yeah, me. The one who told me I look like my father. Okay, let me find you in Skype. Hold on. I mean, what you can do. I know that this is the same kid who always call. Would you? Answer, Abdul. I'm calling you. He will say to me, hello, hello. Answer, Abdul. Are you going to answer or what? Hey, potato. He called himself CB Buster. He told you he's a potato. You don't even dare to answer. Just get lost. As I was expected. Potato. Yeah, he's a boxer. Yeah. All of them, they are boxers, by the way. All of them. Anyone? Who is next? Just for fun. Who is next? All right. Looks like we have nothing but kids. Oh boy. Anyone? No. Anyway, I think we are done for today. Did we have a good time, guys? Did we have a good time? Don't post for me in Skype saying, you create a Skype, just fake Skype, just to, I mean, fake Facebook, potato. This is why we are saying, you see, here we can limit a bunch of kids who just, they call us, they play songs. A Muslim, he says, I know your IP, and stupid things. Nobody knows my IP, you know. Uh, you will know the proxy IP, and the maximum they can do, they can flood that IP, which is not my IP, and that will make the proxy disconnect me. But even that now will not work anymore. I did change the company for the proxy which I used to do. I contacted them. They said they are flooding the etc. the IP which we give you, and which is not really a real IP, but at the end of the day is going to be going to the gateway which they have, and that will make me disconnected as a protection. So try your best. And Abdul, why I blocked you again? Who are you, Muslim puppy? Who are you to block you? Give me your Skype to know who you are, to see I blocked you or not. I mean, look at those Muslims. We show them how stupid the Quran, how stupid their prophet, and they say to me, why you blocked me? This is what they are worried about. I blocked you obviously because you're a stupid kid. Did I block someone like the Sheikh Abdul Wadud who debated me? Did I block Dr. Rohi? Kids. They send me insult, calling me names, etc. Anyway, go a guy, he just challenged me to call him. I call him, he never answer. Potato. Who is this? Aga Abbas? Aga Abbas is just a stupid kid. I mean, I really, I feel sorry for your wife and for your children. Aga Abbas is the guy who agree that if a woman she put a perfume, she is a whore. And I assure you that his wife she put a perfume when she get out. And not only she put a perfume, I'm sure she shower herself with perfume. Hypocrite kid. A woman she put a perfume, she is a whore. That's mean all Muslim women are, according to Muhammad. Go to the Middle East. Number one buyers for perfume in the world are Muslim women, especially in the Gulf. All right. Muhammad, he don't consider a woman she gave herself to him to sleep with her a whore, but a woman she put a perfume, she is a whore. Muhammad, he have no problem with women she is offering herself for one night stand muta is a whore, but a woman she have a perfume, she is a whore. Don't worry about those Abdul guys, they are just kids. Any brave Muslim? No, we don't want you, Abdul. Go. We have no place here for kids. Very clear challenge. If you are a person who do da'wah, or you claim that you have a big followers, or what you need to do, you can make a video on YouTube, post it for me in Facebook. We check your channel. If you are a person who is very well known by the Muslims, I will be happy to call you. If you are a sheikh, I will be happy to call you. I will call you. The Muslims, they claim that I am demolishing kids. So where is your scholars? Was Dr. Rohi a kid? Was Imam Sheikh Abdul Wadud, who became so shaky, a kid? Muslims leave Islam because you Muslim sheikhs cannot answer me. Otherwise, call me. Here we go. Call Abbas about what? And he will be driving anyway. He will be driving, trust me. Hold on. This is a guy. He's a Muslim, but look, he's using a Christian name, Tom Christ. Tom Christ. Okay, let me show you what he posted. Just show you how silly Muslims are. Explain to us in Arabic, saying how the Quran says غلبت الروم وهم من بعد غلبهم سيغلبون. How the Quran says that the Rome they've been defeated, and after being defeated they will defeat. Abdul, let me show you how stupid what you are saying. Don't call me if you are a Christian, my friend. Don't call me. Only Muslims they can call. Let's see. Let me go back. Explain to us how the Rome they were defeated and they will win. The fact this is a false prophecy of your prophet, because the word there in the Quran it was bid'a sinin, and bid'a in Arabic it is about a few years. Let us go to the Quran. The Roman, and by the way, imagine here how stupid the statement is. If I say that the Roman been defeated and they will win again in a few years, but the Roman they are fighting the Persian for 300 years. They lose, they win, they lose, they win. So what is the prophecy here? But look what happened. Muhammad he got himself busted by using the word bada, which mean have to be between 3 to 9 years. Muhammad he got himself busted. This verse was said when the Rome was defeated, according to the Quran, fi adna al-ard, which is the nearest land, which is supposedly in the borders of Saudi Arabia. Read carefully. The Roman being defeated in the nearer land, the more close borders to Saudi Arabia or the Arabian Peninsula. That is not Jerusalem. That is supposedly can be Tabuk. However, if you have my book, The Deception of Allah and Quran and Science in Depth, you will see that Muhammad, when he made this statement, it have to be about something big. Something big happened, became so famous to the point that everybody is talking about it, that the Roman been defeated, and that was supposedly the collapse of Jerusalem. But look what Muhammad he says. He says the nearer land. The nearer land. What the Muslims called Jerusalem, guys? Oh, you didn't see the screen? Sorry. I'm sorry. What the Muslims call Jerusalem? Anyone knows? Where is the mosque which they call it the holy mosque of Muhammad? Al-Aqsa, right? Do you know what Al-Aqsa is? Al-Aqsa is the opposite from the word Adna. Aqsa mean the farther land. So this cannot be Jerusalem. Stupid Muhammad. chapter 17, verse number 1. Glorified be he who carried his servant from the night, etc. To where? To the far distance place. This translation here, the far distance, this is Al-Aqsa. Al-Aqsa is in Jerusalem. So it cannot be Jerusalem. It cannot be Jerusalem. But it must be Jerusalem. Because this is the only big defeat the Roman they have. The Persian, they took Jerusalem. However, if we go and read all the defeat the Roman they have, we will find that all of them does not match with Muhammad's story, where he says is going to be they will be victorious in a few years, which means they will be victorious in less than 9 years, because the Persian they have war long after they lost Jerusalem, and it passed the 10 years period or the 9 years period. But look what happened here in this story. When the Muslim they say that the Roman they've been defeated in Jerusalem, and then they say that the Roman they are going to be victorious, and then the Quran chapter 17 verse number 1 says that the farther land is what is Jerusalem. So what is the nearer land? Any Muslim can answer? No. Secondly, within, you see the Muslim translation, he says within 10 years. This is a lie. It's have to be between 3 to 9. This is what Bada mean. Go right now, even you can go to Wikipedia and you will see when the last year the Roman they were victorious. Because victory is not about just winning a battle, it's about winning the war. Is that correct, guys? War, all armies in the world, they lose, they win in the same war, but at the end the victory is only when you win the war, not you win a battle of the war. Do we agree? Okay. When the last war happened between the Persian and the Roman, go check the date when Jerusalem collapsed and check the date when the Roman they got victory. Not only they got Jerusalem back, they got victory. Even Jerusalem they got it after many years from what Muhammad he said. So this was a false prophecy, and here there's a problem, another problem. Look at the problem. Muhammad he said that when the Roman will be victorious, the by the help of Allah, huh? Why the Roman will help? Why the Roman will be helped by Allah? They are kuffar. Why the Roman who worship Jesus they will be victorious by Allah? And not only that, the believers they will be happy. Why the Muslims will rejoice for the victory of the Roman? This is showing us that at that stage Muhammad he tried to claim that he's a Christian, because they are making fun of him that those who worship Jesus they lost the war. Muhammad he get upset. He says yes they lost but they will win again. And then Muhammad he says, and when the Roman they will be victorious, then the believers will rejoice. I challenge any Muslim to tell me why the believers will be rejoicing. Any Muslim can answer? Any Muslim can answer me? Why the Roman, if they win, the believers will rejoice? Any Abdul have an idea? It is so clear. If you go right now, just to show you in front of you in Wikipedia or Wikipedia, because it's walk with you with the idiots. Byzantine and the Persian war 602 628. By the way, this is not only the time they have war, all right, the war went to more than 300 years, but they are talking about special time between two famous kings. And here is mentioned to you what happened exactly. locations, this and this and this and this and this. Persian invasion of Byzantine Empire, return to etc. And here they are start giving you a date as an example. When the Persian they occupy Jerusalem, 614. What the date the Roman they got Jerusalem back? According to what we see here in front of us, and by the way, I don't go by Wikipedia because anyone can change the article, but we will go with this, but you can check out yourself. The war really continued and did not finish until almost 628. 26 it was like the victory became clear, but they did not finish until 628 as I remember. And then if we calculate how many years between 614 and 626 and 628, we will find that Muhammad gave a false prophecy, because the victory of the Byzantine was not coming in the 10 years period he mentioned. As simple as that. This is a list of the Roman and Persian war. Endless. More than 300-400 years war. So this is not a prophecy. Same time, this guy he said that the prophet he said that we will occupy the Constantinia. The guy in Arabic he says the prophet he said you will occupy the Constantinia. False. Your prophet he said that is the Arab they will occupy the Constantinia, not the Turk. The one who occupied the Constantinia was the Turkish, not you. Let us read the prophecy of your prophet. Read and love. Let us see where your prophet speak about it. Here we go. Read carefully with me and love. The messenger of Allah said, the hour will not begin until, and now he is counting what will happen. They will do this and etc. And then he says, he said to you, Banu Asfar, Banu the Asfar, the Roman, the yellow, those who come after you, you will fight them until the best of the Muslims go out to fight them. And the people of Hijaz who do not fear blame anyone for the sake of Allah. So who is the one who is going to fight Bani al-Asfar? The people of Constantinia. Who are they? The people of Saudi Arabia. Read carefully with me. People of Hijaz. People of Hijaz. What is Hijaz? This is Saudi Arabia. But the one who took Constantinia, it was the Turkish. Do you see it, Abdul? من فتح القسطنطينية كانوا الترك وليس أولاد الحجاز. رسولك كذاب. Not only that, Muhammad, what he said about the Turkish? Anyone remember? Muhammad, he said, don't fight the Turkish as long as they did not fight you. Muhammad never predicted that Turkish will be Muslims. They are your enemy. Let us find you. Read carefully and love. You're a prophet claiming that the Turkish will never be Muslims and they are your enemy and they are a sign of the judgment day. Allah also said the hour will not establish until you fight the Turks. People with small eyes, red faces, flat noses, and their faces will look like shield coated by leather. The hour will not be established till you fight the people who shoes made of hair. So you're a prophet, he considered that those are the enemy of Islam until the judgment day. But the one who opened Constantinople is the Turks. So guys, did you learn how to refute it? How easy it is? Muhammad, he claimed that the one who will conquer the Constantinople is the people of Hijaz. Who is the people of Hijaz? Those people of Saudi Arabia, the Arab, pure Arab. The Turk are not Arab, they are Asian. They are the one who will conquer Constantinople. Again, this is a proof that Muhammad is a false prophet. And in the top of that, Muhammad consider the Turk are the enemy of Allah until the judgment day. And judgment day will not even establish until you fight them and kill them. Do you see it, Muslims? The one who posted this argument. Do you see it? And by the way, if fighting the Turk is a sign of judgment day, the Muslims fight the Turk many centuries ago, during the time of Genghis Khan and his children. So your prophet again is a liar. Your prophet is a liar. Did he took Constantinople? No. Did the Arab took Constantinople? No. It was the Turkish. The Turkish is the enemy of Islam, and the judgment day will not come until you fight them. Any Abdul? So what we would do now, you know, you try to prove to me that Muhammad is a prophet, but you prove to me that Muhammad is a false man. Where is the Abdul who was making statement? Look like he's dead. And by the way, here you will see how Muhammad make fun of the look of the Asian. Do you see how he make fun of them? He says he described their faces as if somebody hit them with the hammer in their faces. They have a flat faces, red faces, small eyes, and their faces look like a shield coated by leather with leather. Obviously, Muhammad is making fun of the Asian people. And he called them by name. It's not like maybe different kind of Asian. He says the word Turk. Correct? Did he say the word Turks? Here we go. Turks. So we cannot be misquoting different name, different nation. The Turk. Right? Many Abdul? Again, Muhammad is a false prophet. If Muhammad is a prophet, he should predict that the Turk will become Muslims. But look, he is saying no. Fighting them and killing them is from the judgment day signs, which mean until the judgment day, there's no Turk will be Muslims. Do you understand, guys, what I'm saying? According to Muhammad, until judgment day, there's no Turkish person will be a Muslim. So who is Turkey today? Any Muslim have an answer? This is what happened when Muslims they try to prove to us that Muhammad is a prophet. They bring upon them a curse. It's called Muhammad, who to keep talking, he cannot keep his mouth shut. So you try to prove to me that Muhammad is a prophet, but look what happened. By your help, you open another topic, and we got Muhammad busted again. Neither the Arab they open Constantinia or occupy it, and neither the Turk are still an enemy for Islam, and you will fight them until Judgment Day. And Judgment Day sign is fighting the Turk, which means there will be not Muslims enter Judgment Day, and they are your worst enemy. Actually, he says, leave the Turk, don't fight the Turk as long they did not fight you. Muhammad said he warned the Muslims not to fight the Turkish. Let me find you the hadith. Leave the Turk alone as long they leave you alone. Why? Because simply they are stronger than you, and you are no match for them. They will kill you. Same time, it's a sign of the Judgment Day. Let us go to different hadith. Read it. No, here it says the Absisian. No, where is the hadith about a true Turk? I know in. Let's see here. Here we go. We found it in this hadith here. And leave the Turk alone as long they leave you alone. Leave the Ethiopian alone as long they leave you alone, and leave the Turk alone as long they leave you alone. And here quote for you, chapter Al-An'am, verse number 6, chapter number 6, verse number 115. Do you see it, Muslims? Your prophet, he never ordered you even to do jihad, neither against the Ethiopian or the Turk. And fighting the Turk is sign from the Judgment Day. Any Muslim? So your prophet is a false prophet. He claimed that fighting the Turk is sign of the Judgment Day, and he claimed that the one who will take over Constantinia is the Arab from Hijaz. You see it? And not only that, he claimed when this happened, the Messiah will appear. احكي لهم الحديث أي المدينتين تفتح أولا هل تنبأ به وصار. I don't understand you, Mr. Tom. Which one of the cities will open first? Muhammad, he never opened any of the cities. What are you talking about? Guys, look at this guy. He don't understand. I just showed you that your prophet says that the one who will occupy Constantinia is the Arab, the people of Hijaz. You will fight. He said you will fight Banu al-Asfar, the children of the yellow, the Romans, and those who come after you will fight them. Who is talking about until the best of the Muslims go out to fight them? The people of Hijaz. The best, the one who will make victory against them is the people of Hijaz. Is the Turk or Arab and they are from Hijaz? هل الأتراك من الحجاز؟ من سوف يأتي بالقسطنطينية هم أهل الحجاز يا هذا. هل الأتراك عرب؟ So your prophet is a false prophet. Guys, in the judgment day, before the judgment day, the Arab, they will take over it again. See, so look at this Muslim, smart Muslim. He says, brother, the Arab, they will take over it again, brother. Again? Do you see how when we get them busted, how they try to lie? They say, oh, he is saying that this is the okay, the Arab, they will take over it, brother. But later, when later happen, let me know. When later happen, let me know. The fact the Arab are taking nothing. Hey, Jerusalem is in the hand of the Jews. You said to me that Allah will open the city of Herakl. What is the city of Herakl? Jerusalem? But Jerusalem is not in your hand. False prophecy. And Jerusalem was not opened by the hand of Muhammad. It was Muhammad who ordered his men to go and fight the Roman. He says, go attack the Roman so you can get the blondie. Muhammad, he took an army of more than 40,000 men, and he could not do anything. He ran away. He came back a loser. And now Jerusalem is in the head of the Jews. It's a war to continue, my friend. It's not over yet. And soon you will lose even Mecca. Just wait. Your Islamic countries are collapsing left and right. War in Syria, war in Egypt, war in Yemen, war in Libya, war in Algeria, war in Morocco, war in Afghanistan, war in Iraq, and soon war in Turkey. And just wait. I mean, what is left of you? Your Islamic countries are collapsing left and right. He is saying, what about the Prophet says Islam starts like strange and will end strange, and the Caliphate, he said that the Caliphate will collapse. The Caliphate collapsed during his time. He is the first Caliphate who collapsed. The day Muhammad he died, the Caliphate collapsed. Don't you know that it's what is called the war of apostate? What is the war of apostate? Secondly, when you say to me, what about his prophecy? Islam will end strange. Well, this is really stupid of you Muslims to say. When we ask you how many Muslims in the world today, you see we are going to dominate the earth. And then when we ask you how Muhammad is a prophet, you say the prophet he prophesied that Islam is going to end small. Few people believe in it. Just to show you the madness of this cult. I cannot find even this hadith in English. Let's see. All right. Read with me. How many times the Muslim they say to us that Islam will dominate the earth? Don't they say that to us every day? We are the fastest growing religion. All the propaganda they have, their prophet says the opposite. Islam should shrink and is going to be the most small number in between all mankind. This is your prophet, this is your hadith, and you are the one who mentioned it. So either Muhammad is a liar or he is a prophet. Okay, if he is a true prophet, this means there's nobody will believe in Islam. This is what he's prophesying. The same as it started, the same as going to end. Small will end small. Do you see it? Now here, Muhammad here, he's getting himself busted again. Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why? Muhammad, he says, I am going to be proud about your numbers. So how you will be proud about their numbers, which means this is in the future, and then you says that they are going to be the smallest in number. We cannot find this hadith. Trying to find the hadith. This is the problem of Muhammad. Muhammad, he say things and he contradict himself, proving to us that he is a false prophet. Be careful with me. Muhammad, he asked the Muslims to marry the women who have babies already, because supposedly she is being tried and she's proven to be functional. So he said, I found the women of rank and the beauty, but she does not give birth to a children. Should I marry her? Look at the advice of Muhammad. He says, no. Look how evil Muhammad is. A woman, she is beautiful, but she cannot have kids. What her fault? No, don't marry her. No. He came again to him and he forbade him again. He came to him third time, and then he said, marry a woman, loving, etc., because I shall outnumber the people by you. So Muhammad, he have an agenda. He want the Muslim to have kids as much as they can, so he can outnumber the people. Do you see it? Okay. How here he says he will outnumber the people by you, and then there he says you will be the smallest number in earth. Are you there, Tom? Are you there? Which one of them is true? Same time, this is a contradiction for what the Quran is saying. Let's see what the Quran said. Read carefully and laugh with me. Chapter 3, verse number 55. When Allah said, O Jesus, lo, I am gathering thee and causing thee to ascended to me. By the way, it doesn't say that. It says, I am causing you to die and I will take you to me. But fast translation. And then it says, and I will make those who follow thee above those who disbelieve enter the day of resurrection. So based on the Quran, the victorious is going to be those who follow Isa, the ones who follow Jesus, the Messiah, not the one who follow Muhammad. Do you see it? Until the judgment day. And here we have a problem. Anyone knows what the problem? Not only the Christian, they will be victorious until judgment day, but we have a bigger problem. Anyone notice what the problem? Anyone? What is the problem? Big problem. If the Muslim, they say to us that Paul is the one who corrupted the Christianity, don't they say that? Paul corrupted the Christianity. Okay, that's wonderful. Let us go with your claim. That's mean few years after Jesus was crucified, Christianity is gone. That's it. So why the Quran says those who follow thee, they will be victorious until judgment day? That's mean there's not a single period of time there's no true Christians. But there's 600 years between Jesus and Muhammad. So this 600 years, let us draw it here. So if we say here we have Paul, the one the Muslims they hate him to death. And by the way, their prophet never said anything against Paul. Paul, they hate him to death. Okay, from the time of Paul to the time of Muhammad, Christianity was corrupted or not? Muslims, they will say yes, it was corrupted. Okay, that's mean there is 600 years period. $600. 600 years based on the Muslim argument there's no true Christianity. But look what the verse in the Quran saying. I will make those who follow thee victorious until judgment day. Do you see it? That's mean all the argument of Muslims is stupid and false, because from the time of Jesus to the day of judgment there's no corrupted Christianity. If the Muslim they will say, oh, we are the one who follow the true Jesus, but as you see there's 600 years you're missing. It says those who follow thee, Isa or Jesus, until the judgment day. There's no disconnect. Do you see it, guys? From the time of Paul to the time of Muhammad, is the Christianity is valid for the Muslim? They say no. That's mean from the time of Jesus, because Paul is just, you know, in the time of Jesus. So the Quran is lying. Same time, how the Christian they will become victorious if they don't have book to follow Jesus. In order to say those who follow Jesus, you have to preserve the book of Jesus. Do we understand, people? How we can follow Jesus? How somebody can follow Jesus? In order to follow him, you have to preserve his teaching. Okay. So how you say to me that those who believe in you, they will be victorious above those who disbelieve until judgment day, and yet you say to us that the book of Jesus is not preserved, so how they can follow thee? Do you see it? This is again confirmed that the book of Jesus never been corrupted, because in order to follow Jesus you have to be a person who have the guidance of Jesus, and the guidance of Jesus is in the book of Jesus. If the book of Jesus is gone, how they can follow thee? Are we learning, guys? Are we taking notes? How we can follow thee? Stupid statement. And if the followers of Jesus are prevailing over all other followers, that's mean there's two kind of believers. There's those who believe in Jesus and those who disbelieve. That's mean Muslims are those who disbelieve, because Muslims don't follow Jesus. Muslims follow Muhammad. They claim that they follow Jesus, but how you can follow Jesus if you don't have his book? Where is the teaching of Jesus? Show me. If a Muslim, he says to us, he tried to fool you, he says to you, I believe in Jesus, I follow Jesus. Okay, where is the teaching of Jesus? All what you have in the Quran is a few verses about Mary giving birth and Jesus not crucified. Where is the teaching of Jesus? Nothing. Yeah, the Muslim Abdul, they can say whatever. Yeah, we refuse cause of kids. Those are kids. Even we called them, they did not answer. Any Abdul? Any Abdul who wanna call his imam to call me? Another argument the Muslims they say to us from time to time, they say, well, how many Christian sect you have? Okay, what does that mean, Muslims? If we have a Christian sect, does that mean we are deceived? They say yes. Okay, hold on. Remember, if you have many Christian sect, you are deceived. Okay. The more divided, the more deceived. According to Muhammad, the most divided people are Muslims. Read it. The Prophet said, the Jews will split into 71 or 72 sect. The Christian will split into 71, 72 sect, and my people will split into 73 sect. Do you see it, Muslims? This is their logic. If you have many Christian sect, that means you are deceived. And here we go. Your belief is gone. But Muslims are the most divided ones, according to Muhammad. And by the way, what is the 73, 71, 72 sect of the Jews? And what is the 72 or 72 or 71 sect of the Christians? That's stupid statement. And where is the 73 sect of the Muslims? Muslim, they made an article trying to find out the 73 sect. You have millions of sects. What 73 sect? This is again a false prophecy. What is the 72 sect of the Jews and 72 sect of the Christians? What does that mean? Stupid. What is the 73 sect? And not only that, 73 sect, only one of them will go to heaven, according to Muhammad. In my belief, 72 sect or 70 million sect, still they will go to heaven. Jesus said, whoever believe in me and I will live. Muhammad says, only one of them will go to heaven. Read it carefully. So you Muslims are risking your life. You are following, you will be a sect of 73, and one of them only will go to heaven. Which one? Each one of them believe that we are the correct one and we will go to heaven, and the rest they will go to hell. You know what I mean? This is a statement of your prophet. 73 sect, one which will go to paradise, the rest will go to hell. Do you see it, people? In my belief, we will not go to heaven because of a sect. Correct, Christians? We will not go to heaven because of a sect. We will go by following the order of the Messiah. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who will do his will. He did not say you will know them from their names. He said from their fruits you shall know them. So your name is a Protestant, Orthodox, Catholic, that will not count for you. What will count is your fruits. What will count is your belief. What count is doing what Jesus says to you, not a sect. Muhammad, he made it different. Muhammad is saying there is 73 Islamic sect. Only one sect will go to heaven. The rest will go to hell. And this is stupid, by the way, because if I belong to a sect, how that can be make me go to heaven automatically? The sect is full of criminals too, full of bad people. What does that mean? I mean, you can find in any sect, even if it's a correct sect, let us say if it's the correct school, but yet inside it there's many criminals. So what do you mean only this sect will go to heaven? So for us as a Christians, if you became a Christian, you have 100% opportunity to go to heaven. If you go to Islam, you have 1 to 73 gambling game, even cards. How many cards, guys, in the card game? How many cards? 52? 51? I forgot. 52, I think, right? 52 cards. 52 cards. So Islam is a game harder than the card to win, because it is 73 to 1. Your option to win is 73 to 1. You are gambling. And how you will know which sect is going to go to heaven? All those sects, they are sect because they believe that we are the right one. Every sect of those 73 says we are the right one, the rest they will go to hell. So Islam is nothing but a gambling. Muhammad, he confirmed to you that the percentage of going to heaven is 1 to 73, which means from every 73 sect there's one person. Let's make it this way. We have 73 people. 73 people. From every 73, there's only one is valid to go to heaven. What a horrible percentage. And not only that, Muhammad, he did not tell us who is the one who is right. He says those are the major body. Who is the major body? By the way, it doesn't say the major body. This is a false translation. Which one is the one will go to heaven? It says those are the people of Jama'ah, the group. He didn't say major body, he didn't say small body. Actually, the hadith we mentioned before, that Muhammad, he says Islam start as a small when end as a small. That's mean they will not be the major body, they will be the small body. Islam is started as small, will end as a small. Do you see it, Muslims? So Islam is the most divided belief according to your prophet. And not only that, very few of you will go to heaven. Islam starts strange and will end strange. Strange, what does that strange mean? Strange. You are a stranger if you are what? One of many, not from your kind. Is that correct? Guys, you understand what strange mean? You are a stranger. You are a stranger if not many from your kind. Is that correct? If I go to a town and I am the only one from the Middle East speak Arabic to China, I'm a stranger there. I'm strange. So strange here present the number compared to the others. So Islam is start as a strange. Few people believe in Islam at the beginning. Few Muslims will believe in Islam at the end. So who are they? The major body will go to Islam. Few will go to heaven. No, the word is strange here. You see, we are translating the Arabic, you know, not really, this is not really an English thing. So بدأ الإسلام غريبا وسوف يعود غريبا. غريبا here is you being going out of your territory. You are out of your territory and you are a few. Nobody like you. Few like you. Simply stranger. When you say I saw a stranger, it means he is not from town and he is not from here. As simple as that. Do you see it? The word in Arabic غريبا. غريب. غريب. بدأ الإسلام غريبا. This is the word. Strange. And is going to go back strange. Or a stranger. All right. So everything in front of us simply is a clear evidence that Islam is a false cult. What I need really more to prove that Islam is a cult more than this? The guy who speak Arabic saying the word is strange here does not mean it's going to be a few in number. No, it mean a few number. Islam is start as a strange. It have to be about number. Why? Because you Muslims, you claim that you are following Abraham, so it cannot be something new. Correct, guys? Don't the Muslim they claim that Muhammad was following Abraham? So this is not new. Islam is not a new religion. They say that Isa was a Muslim, Moses was a Muslim, Abraham was a Muslim. So this is not about being in you. So what is strange here? Strange, simply stranger, is about being one of few, like from your kind, few. That's what stranger mean. If you want to say Islam is a new religion, that will be against what you Muslims claim, because you claim that Adam was a prophet too. Even Adam, you made him a prophet. Prophet to who? I do not know. To his wife Eve. Hey Eve, sit down. Let me teach you about Allah. So all Muhammad's statement is a collection of contradictions. Do you see it? And not only that, the guy who says that a stranger does not mean he will be small in number. My friend, isn't it your prophet? He said that from 73 only one will go, and those Ahlul Jama'ah. Hmm? In different hadith, your prophet, he claimed that the most of people, they are going to hellfire. Actually, even the Quran says, وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَرِدُهَا. Not a single of you, but is going to get into hell, which is very crazy. Every Muslim is going to go to hell. وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَرِدُهَا. Right? Why وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَرِدُهَا? Why not even one of you, but he will enter hell? In the Muslim translation, they say to you in chapter 19, verse 71, none of you shall approach it. That's false. It says none of you, but he will enter hell. Let us go and see the interpretation. 1971. So simply, Quran and the Muhammad statement is a chain of stupidity, contradiction. How many they will go to hell? Huh? Read it. This is Tafsir Ibn Abbas. We can show you a Jalalain. We can show you Ibn Kathir. Not even one of you, save that he will enter it, i.e. hell. Every Muslim will enter hell. Do you see it? And the Muslim scholars, they claim, except the messengers of Allah. All of you Muslims will end in hell. Happy for you. Don't forget to take a fan with you and Vaseline. So you worship Allah, you pray to Allah, you follow Muhammad, you follow all the garbage he give you, and then you what? You go to hell. No, it says there's no pass bridge, there's nothing. It says وَمَا وَإِن مِنْكُمْ إِلَّا وَرِدُهَا. Not even one of you, but he will enter it. وَرَدَ الشَّيْء أي دخل فيه. وَرَدَ, which means he enter it. And this is why this even Muslim translation saying that. There's no bridge, there's no garbage. What bridge? Even the bridge, what they call it, the Sirat al-Mustaqim, which is something he copied from the Persian belief, the fire worshippers. This bridge is still in hell, because simply people, when they are walking in the bridge, some of them they will go down to their belly, some of them they will go down in hellfire down to her head, some of them the fire will swallow them, some of them they will go down to fire only in their feet, depend in your sin supposedly. Stop line, it says pass over. Guys, anybody sees the word pass over? Anyone see the word pass over? The Muslim saying it pass over. Anyone see the word pass over? It's your Islamic website. I mean, look at them. They keep saying to me, stop lying. It says pass over. I'm showing you your Muslim website, you idiot. This is you. This is Ibn Abbas. This is the cousin of Muhammad. I'm lying.
It's not up to you to say some Muslim they say. I'm showing you the scholar Abdul. I'm showing you the cousin of Muhammad, who the only person Muhammad he pray for him to be scholar of Islam is this guy. So you have now to accuse Muhammad cousin, who Muhammad claimed that he is a scholar of Allah, to be a liar. Not only that, what about we go and we change Jalalain? Forget about Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is a liar, scumbag. Ibn Abbas, shame on you. Here we go. This is a Jalalain. There is not even you, but shall come to it that he shall enter hell. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? This is a Jalalain now. Oops, we are getting more in trouble now. Curse a Jalalain, curse him. Hey, Muslims, curse him. Say, may Allah curse you, Jalalain. Muslims, go ahead. Curse a Jalalain. Spit at him, spit at him. He's a liar. A Jalalain, tfu at you. Tfu. The Muslim, they are very good in spitting. Tfu. You know? Okay, spit at the screen. Okay. A Jalalain, brother. Shame on you, a Jalalain. Jareen saying to us, look at this, guys. Jareen saying to us, Al-Quran make it clear that the believers will enter hell. Will the Quran make it clear too that the believers will enter heaven? The Quran, I'm showing you Quran too. It's make it clear that all of you will enter hell too. The Quran clearly says that Allah shall make righteous enter Jannah without them entering hellfire. It doesn't matter if the Ibn Kathir says or talk the Sirat Bridge. Abdul, I don't care about Ibn Kathir. I'm not showing you Ibn Kathir. This is Quran, you idiot. The Quran says وَمَا وَإِن مِنكُمْ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. This is not a Jalalain saying that. This is the Quran. This is not Ibn Abbas saying that. This is the Quran. Dummy. Who said to you that Ibn Kathir is saying that? This is the Quran saying that. And the scholars of Islam explain it to you. It's not them saying that. Where in Arabic it says pass over it, you liar? Show me the word pass and show me the word over. Quote it for me. Guys, this guy, he says in Arabic, it says pass over it. I want to see the word. I want to see the word pass over it. I'm going to pass for the bathroom and I will wait for you to pass it. All right, all right. Did he quote for us pass over it? I was pass over it too now. Did you show me where it says it's pass over it? No, I went to visit Allah for a few minutes and came back. Show me where it says pass over it, you liar. I want to see. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for now. This video, I'm not going to keep it for now because I want you to watch the two previous video, which is very important. I noticed still many of you did not watch it. So this video will disappear for maybe, you know, maybe for until tomorrow, and we will publish it again. Please watch the previous videos. What happened always, people, they watch always the last video I make, as if the video before it is not really important. You know what I mean? Which is really not right. All the videos we make are very important. They are a school to teach you how to refute and to get them busted. All right. Let me bust you, you coward. What you want to bust? Bust Al-Jalalain. Here we go. You are here. Answer us. How Al-Jalalain saying that the Quran saying that Allah will make you enter hell? By the way, when the Muslims they die, they put a piece of cotton in their anus. Anyone knows why? He's saying to me, go to Yusuf Ali translation 1971. Okay, guys, he says go to Yusuf Ali translation. Okay, I will go with Yusuf Ali translation, but that will make Yusuf Ali a liar. Yusuf Ali translation, right? You want me Yusuf Ali? Okay, Yusuf Ali. Guys, Yusuf Ali. Let us go to Yusuf Ali. Yusuf Ali translation. Okay, here we go. That is a clear evidence. Thank you very much. That Yusuf Ali is a big fat liar. Because there's nowhere in Arabic it says pass over it. There's no pass, there's no over, there's no it. And actually it says this is a decree of Allah. So how it can be passed over if it's a decree of Allah? Do you see how stupid your Yusuf Ali is? He got himself busted. It's a decree, it's a fate. So it makes sense that it says not even one of you, but he will enter it because this is the fate of Allah. If you will not enter it, what is the fate of Allah? And let me ask you a question. Why if we change the translator, the Quran change? I mean, what kind of a Muslims you Muslims are? Why you are not decent? Look, this is Shakir, and not there is not one of you, but shall come to it. So now there's no pass and there's no over. Shall come to it. Okay, change different translator. Choose different one. Sarwar. Let us see Sarwar. Brother Sarwar. Huh? It is inevitable decree of your Lord, every one of you will be taken to hell. Do you see it, guys? We just changed the translator. Every one of you will be taken to hell. Nice to meet you. Hey, brother, don't forget to take selfie when you go to hell, please. This is your Muslim website. The same verse, we just changed the translator. One says pass over it, and the other one says every one of you will be taken to hell. So, brother, please do me a favor, brother. Don't forget to take a selfie when you go there. Just for memory. Allah will take you there. What is that? Spaceship? This is why it says it is a decree of Allah. It's a fate. You cannot change it. You will go to hell. Are you there, Abdul? Go to Ibn Kathir, interpretation 19th. look at this cult. Look at this cult, guys. Go to Ibn Kathir. Go to this. Go to that. So what we are showing you is we choose our cherry. We Muslims, we don't agree. Okay, let me ask you, a guy. What's his name? What's his name? Jareen. I want you to say in the text, I promise you I will accept anything Ibn Kathir he says. Say that. Here we go. This is what he posed for us. Go to Ibn Kathir, interpretation 1971, the most famous scholar. Jireen, I want you to promise me that you will accept whatever Ibn Kathir he said. Say yes, and you are a hero. I'm waiting for you. Say yes. What? You don't want Ibn Kathir now? Say yes. Say I accept Ibn Kathir. Only 1971. Not all. Ibn Kathir is a stupid in different verses. Only in this verse he's smart. No, brother. No. No. Only Ibn Kathir is a scholar here. In the second page, he's an idiot. Only here, brother. What a stupid cult. He is a scholar when they want. He is not a scholar when they want. The same as Jalalain. The same as Ibn Abbas. Here he is a scholar. There he is the donkey. Anyway, I'm telling you, Muslims are very cute. I like them. They are the best entertaining ever. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you. I'm here for many hours. Again, this video will be hidden for some time, and then we will put it back so you can watch the previous videos. Not the one about politics. You don't need to watch that if you don't. But there's 2, 3, 4 videos. Still, we have a very low number of viewers because obviously you guys you watch only the new one, which is not really right. All right. So I want to say, actually, I was going to go afternoon again, but there's no need. I mean, that's it. You know, there's no point. That's it. So maybe tomorrow we will go again live on air. So I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And don't forget, if you are a person who speaks Spanish, we have our book in Spanish published already. It's on Amazon. And if you speak German, English, Swedish, Dutch, French, we have my books translated to many languages. So feel free to search on Amazon, Amazon.com, Amazon Germany, Amazon France, depending on where you're located. So you can read and learn more, and you can have handy reference between your hands. With this, I say thank you. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. And we prove it every day. Amen to that. Thank you.